How do I find the courage to go first and lead change amidst such uncertainty and fear of negative consequences? The first and only step is to replace beliefs with knowing. You are indeed safe within this world. You must see how intricately connected you are to all of life, how much life needs you and relies on you, before you'll ever believe it. Physical action in shared space proves all of life's connections to you, to us. Faith is mere hope within just your mind. Faith without shared action blocks visibility to life's intricate connections, keeping the artificial fear alive. So, what is the first step towards reclaiming your own inspiration, towards creating your own leadership presence? Proving by seeing the direct impact you already have on others will bring inspiration to do more. But something blocks you. Judgment of life as it currently is. Perhaps you feel jaded about your current situation, all these external forces plotting against you. Or perhaps you feel that life is too complicated or complex to offer any meaningful impact. The first step to becoming more present in each inevitable next moment is acceptance of the current shared scenario with life. Is the current reality a shared reality? What we did not plan together, we likely did not execute well together. And if we failed to reflect together how things progressed and why they did to that result, and then we failed to set a plan to get better at sharing reality going forward, well, we simply cannot accept the present scenario then. The current situation is not a shared situation. Cut yourself a break, take a breath, and start anew. The first step is to stop blocking yourself from affecting change that we don't know we would benefit from yet. So you must show us. So this begs a question. Why won't we share reality? Why are we so distracted and fearful these days? Do we even know what warrants our attention and compassion? To figure out what deserves our complete attention, we must teach ourselves how to become and remain truly present with others. To be present, we must first be accepting of life as it is right now. That's likely a very tough ask of yourself. We often blame many external forces for our current situation. Acceptance involves looking inward for some time, to bypass this feel of being separate in a world that imposes its forces on us, whether we like it or not. Eventually, we come to witness and accept our role and connection within a design far greater than we can comprehend, at least in an isolated perspective from just our own view of life. To accept our life as is, we must have been present in each prior moment that led to the current scenario that we are now judging. Since we cannot redo the past, we learn to see life's intricate connections from our go-forward view of life. In seeing those connections, something happens to us beyond what words can even describe. We remember something that by life's design we had to forget in order to know we even exist. This remembering is the basis of a profoundly simple way to spark inspiration, first within ourselves, and then to offer it up to all of life. It is the capillary action that keeps our candle lit, keeping us present to witness more and more of life's intricate connections. Presence and acceptance yields happiness, not just for ourselves personally, but for all of us, in a shared action and shared reflection. In the early go, your decision to go first, to lead yourself on this endeavor to witness life as it truly is, and find some way to accept it as it currently is, that's tough. But you must persist, because eventually others will do the same, resulting in a shared witnessing through shared action. This results in loving cooperation to share individual thought in a vulnerable manner, to discuss rather than intellectually debate different viewpoints based on often radically different personal experiences. This leads to voluntary alignment and acceptance of a way forward together. And because we committed to the way forward, we are now willing to check in with each other as we pursue the shared cause. And most importantly, we are now willing to reflect and adapt our plan when it is clearly not working. To lead, you must find your happiness first in the deepest, honest sense of that label. Leaders must brave the waters of their pain first and resolve the origin of their blocking conditions to presence. A mind distracted by pain robs the body of presence, perpetuating both physical and mental pain. The mind is too often caught up in the distorted interpretations of a past not truly shared with others. Or the mind is full of anxiety about an imaginary future with infinite pathways. To lead effectively requires the most intense display of presence, role modeling the way for others. Seeing you in action leads to faith in a new way of coexisting together. Seeing replaces belief. Seeing replaces half-committed hope. Hope that is unbalanced and focused on just our own survival. Presence and acceptance yields happiness. Don't try to lead. Yield happiness for yourself first, and then for others, who will then voluntarily follow you.